following the Asian vibe of last week, because I'm still on that space, I'm still making a lot of Asian food, I decided to share with you our first salad. Come on, it's our first salad. How come this is a vegan channel and it's our first salad? I'll tell you why. Because we eat vegetables all the time, so we completely forget about salads. And in my case, I tend to skip salads because I'm already eating vegetables, and sometimes salad can be a little bit boring compared to the main dishes, all made with vegetables. But I promise you, not this one. This is like a little bit of fire in your mouth. If you like spicy food, this is definitely for you. If you don't like spicy food, you can go a little bit easier on the pepper. But I promise you, you are going to be so happy, and it's so simple. So let's get started. What I have here is cucumbers. Any cucumbers will do. You don't need to go crazy over Asian cucumbers and things like that. No, you have whatever you have on hand. It won't change much. The only thing I advise you to do is that pour salt on the cucumber and leave it resting for at least 10 minutes so it will release a little bit of the water. Because if you have to leave your salad waiting for a little bit before serving, it will, because of the salt here, it will release a lot of water. So what we add here is like red peppers. It can be chilies if you want. And you add scallions as much as you want. Scallions are in. You add chili, green or red chili, whichever you prefer, whichever you have in hand. A little bit of sriracha. We are going to add the proper Korean chili flakes, which I have been so in love with, and we're gonna go a little bit heavier on those, so don't need to go crazy on the sriracha. I know that the spices, especially the chilies, they hit you in different notes. Some are a little bit more warmer, some are a little bit more on the cool side. So when you add different types of chilies, it will pop in your mouth on different ways. That's very interesting. And I know that the Asians and the Indians, they do that brilliantly. So for salt, a little bit of soy sauce. We're not gonna add salt, but soy sauce. Sesame oil, 1 teaspoon, not too much. We don't want it greasy. We just want the sesame oil to bring everything together. A little bit of acid, 2 tablespoons of mirin or rice vinegar. And very important for this dish, sugar. 1 teaspoon, a little bit more if you prefer. And here we have the amazing Korean chili flakes. I'm going to add 3 spoons because I like my food comatose, like spicy hot. But if you want it a little bit lighter, add 2 spoons. If you want it light, add 1 spoon. And if you think that it's still too much for you, add 2 spoons. But you cannot skip this step because this chili is what gives this vibrancy to this dish. Can you use chili powder instead? No, you cannot. You cannot. It will get too overpowering. It will get too spicy, because although the Korean chili is spicy, like I told you, it hits you on another note. But in the chili powder, the regular chili powder, it is like overpowering. It's like woof. It's like it will explode in your mouth, like literally. And now you just mix it. You can use your hands if you prefer. I would, but from my past experience, if you dig in your bare skin into this little lava kind of chili, you will eventually rub your eyes or your nose, and then it's gonna be disaster. And even if you wash your hands afterwards, it'll still be there. So I strongly advise you use gloves or you use a spoon like I'm doing, like a regular person. I've seen Asians, they do that, they dig their hands in there. I totally respect these people because come on, it is really hot. Okay, and there we have it. You can plate it like I did, but I advise you and I suggest you to serve it immediately. This is the kind of salad that you cannot leave sitting too long, especially if you didn't drain the cucumbers with the salt, because it will release a lot of water. What you have to do, and I didn't do enough because otherwise the video is gonna get too long and I don't want to cut it over and over, is you mix it thoroughly for about 1-2 minutes before you serve it after you make it. Of course I'm gonna have to do this now. This is amazing. Hot? It's really hot, but it's not unbearable hot. It's like, well, at least not to me, maybe it is to you, because you know I'm a little bit of a freak when it comes to chili. Guys, I hope you have liked this video. I know it's short, and I know because it's salad, come on, what can we do? It's like simple. And I hope you subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Pass it along if you like it, so it will help the channel to grow. Follow me on social media, and I see you next time. Have a wonderful week.